A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 20, verses 20 to 28. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. It was about the time that the mother of Zebedee brothers came with her two sons and knelt before Jesus with a request. "What do you want?" Jesus asked. She said, "Give your word that these two sons of mine will be awarded the highest places of honor in your kingdom, one at your right hand, one at your left hand." Jesus responded, "You have no idea what you are asking." And he said to James and John, "Are you capable of drinking the cup that I'm about to drink?" They said, "Sure, why not?" Jesus said, "Come to think of it, you are going to drink my cup. But as to awarding places of honor, that's not my business. My Father is taking care of that." When the 10 others heard about this, they lost their tempers, thoroughly disgusted with the two brothers. So Jesus got them together to settle things down. He said, "You have observed how godless rulers throw their weights around, how quickly a little power goes to their heads. It's not going to be that way with you. Whoever wants to be great must become a servant. Whoever wants to be first among you must be your slave. That is what the Son of Man has done. He came to serve, not be served, and then to give away his life in exchange for the many who are held hostage." The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with God, and I am Father Joseph Matthew. And today, on the 25th of July, the Church celebrates the feast of Saint James, Apostle and Martyr. And we reflect on the Holy Gospel according to Saint Matthew, chapter 20, verses 20 to 28. Service, not power. Learning from Saint James. Today the Church celebrates the feast of Saint James, son of Zebedee, one of the first disciples called by Jesus, and the first of the apostles to offer his life as a martyr. He walked closely with Christ, witnessed his glory on the mountain, and later bore witness through suffering and blood. He teaches us something essential today, that the heart of the Christian life is not about power or privilege, it is about service. The mother of James and John once asked Jesus for her sons to be assured of a place in the glory of Christ. But Jesus replied with a different invitation, not to rule, but to serve. "Can you drink the chalice that I am going to drink?" he asked. The life of a disciple is not a climb to power, but a descent into love. True greatness is found not in being served, but in service of others, especially the poor, the forgotten, and the wounded. St. James did drink the chalice. He followed Jesus to the very end, becoming the first apostle to lay down his life. Tradition tells us he preached in Spain, where his tomb in Compostela has drawn millions of pilgrims through the centuries. He reminds us that the gospel is not something we keep, but something we carry to others. Dear friends, let us not remain closed in on ourselves or in our own comfort. Let us go out like James with courage and humility. Let us embrace the cross not as a burden but as a sign of love. May we become joyful servants of the gospel, helping to build God's kingdom not through power but through mercy. Saint James, Apostle and Patron of Spain, pray for us.